Hello, 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 my amazing Libras out there. Welcome. I would like to welcome you to your full moon, snow moon reading for that will be taking place February 2019. For time's sakes, I'm just gonna jump into things, all right? So first and foremost, I will be using the Tattoo Tarot as your main spread, and I will be clarifying with the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck. All right, a couple of things that I want to bring forward before doing your reading is there's a couple of points that I want to bring to your attention. So, first and foremost, I want us to do a check in with where we are right now. So, let's go back to the last 2 weeks of December, excuse me, where we welcomed Capricorn. Capricorn helped us bring in the new year, and then the new goals, new me, new us type of vibes, right? So the thing is that Capricorn, under Capricorn season, the world became very goal oriented and solidifying because it's an earth sign, right? So it's going to ground you, and it's going to, we were able to sit there and say, okay, I have failed through, I failed through this year, or I was extremely 100% successful. I was able to meet all of my goals. Whatever your situation was, you were able to accept, identify, and understand where you were, what you did wrong, what you could do better, or what you were absolutely great at, right? And then try again, right? Capricorn offers us that new beginning. And then mid-January to mid-February, we have Aquarius, right? Your fellow air sign. So Aquarius pretty much balances us out. So the thing is with Capricorn, although it gives us these awesome times in our lives, it's very rigid and it's very driven. So it's very easy for you to become closed-minded instead of goal-oriented. There's a difference, right? Because one is very specific and narrow, and no matter what happens around you, you just completely oblivious to it. So air kind of zooms out and reminds all of us, hey, we should play a little bit. Maybe we shouldn't be so focused. Let's try to not have that much responsibility. Let's try not to drown into things. So Aquarius gave us that yin and the yang, right? So now that we're going into Pisces season, Libra, this is a good balance for you. For you specifically, Libra, this is a really good timing for you. Now I want to remind you, in case you haven't seen, like, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, please do so. You can @IndumQuest me, and actually it's public, so it'll just automatically, you could automatically start following me. But in case you don't know, this no moon offers us a really good opportunity for us to cleanse. All right, think of it this way, Libra. This full moon is going to say goodbye to the winter and prepare us for the spring. So it's a great time for you to detox, for you to cleanse, and I mean emotionally, physically, with your finances, your home. Do that deep cleaning that we like to do. This is a really good time for that. But of course, as Indum, I'm gonna definitely emphasize spiritual cleansing. So that's that. What else? With Pisces season, this full moon is gonna introduce us to, when you think of water signs like Pisces, which is the season that we're about to enter, think of the ocean and how it's so deep, it's infinite, right? Pisces offers us infinite depth of imagination and intuition, right? Here's the cool thing about this snow moon, though. This snow moon it comes in Virgo. So what happens is Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and I think it plays a really big deal, especially for you, Libra, because since you're like a balance, and for you this season is gonna be awesome. Mercury is really big on improved communication with the self. It puts emphasis on putting yourself first, not out of ego, but think of the quotes as within, so without. So this is where your balance is going to be focused for Pisces season, Libra. It's going to be as within, so without. And this is going to be such a literal term for you, Libra, because as within, so without. Think about that really quickly. What else? This snow moon, I really think you guys should take advantage of it. Definitely do some cleansers. If you want, you can visit my website, www.indumquest.com. All right, Libras, let us start your reading. All right. Okay, so what do we need to... Oh, let me bring this down a little. All right. What do we need to shed light on? What should we illuminate? What is something that needs to maybe come to light, right? So we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. What do we need to release? Let go. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's a major arcana stuff here, huh? What is the transformation that we should prepare for? What is it that we're getting ready to emerge? Oh. Interesting. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So, you need to, Libra, I feel like people have been stepping all over you. And I almost feel like you're suffering this anger internally. Now, I'm not sending you to go off with people's heads because we are shedding light on the Queen of Swords. So we do need to be careful that you're not going to go into this madman or mad woman type of stuff, right? Like, we're not doing that. That's never going to end right. But you have been taken advantage of. And, you know, the fact that you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse makes me feel that you have been the Ace of Pentacles right side up. So many people depend on you, specifically financially, for sure. Almost like people keep wanting you to deliver. Like, you're the one that's always making sure, like, everybody's coming to you for results, for advice, to make sure that everything happens, that things go their way, that way. Like, whoa. What about you, Libra? What's fair for you? You're so focused on being fair for everybody else, but what's fair for you? So I think you need to kind of toughen up a little bit and become this Queen of Swords. And yes, my readings are not sex specific, so you can become the King of Swords if you want. That's fine. We're going to have to learn the power of no. Oh, I seriously, I want to tell you something, Libra, for Pisces season. I need you to practice the power of no. No. Libra, because you come first. Remember the balance, right? So we need to shed light on becoming a little stronger, less vulnerable. And you know what, Libra? If we need to prepare for battle, then I need you to prepare for battle. And when you are at war, my dear, being fair gets you killed. Yeah. So, enough with being the problem solver. Enough with being, you know, the consolator, the person that, oh, you're the one that consoles everybody. Oh, please, it's okay. Let me hug you. No, toughen up, go. How, you know, I have this like vision of this kid, like not a kid. This could be your child, Libra. But it is someone younger than you. And they keep coming to you like, oh, you know what? I don't have money to pay my rent. There you go, giving the money. Sacrificing who you are. You probably needed that money yourself. It's okay for you to help out somebody, in, you know, once in a while. But not for you, not for them to become your dependent. Stop, right? This could be your child coming to you. Oh, you know, Dad, I don't have money to pay my car note again. Well, then you know what? We're gonna have to start looking into this situation. Since this is not the first time I pay your car note, maybe we should look at this. Maybe I should take the car from you until you gather yourself, or maybe you should sell that car. Figure it out. Let me, maybe you don't have to, you know, X them out like that, where you're just completely out, but maybe you can help them get rid of the card. Those types of things, these are the type of scenarios that I keep getting. Like, this child keeps coming to you because they know that you're going to give. Or this younger person keeps coming to you because they know that you're going to give. And we need to start practicing the power of no. So we're going to go from being this awesome person that everybody relies on to, yeah, no, I'm the Queen of Swords now. I'm the King of Swords now. So I'm here to be cut dry, to the point. Practice the power of no, Libra. Now, what is it that we're trying to get rid of? Not get rid of, but what is the transformation that we need? And here you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And I have to make sure, listen to me, Libra. I want you to look at this card. What do you see? Libra, do you see this person? Do you see her bleeding from her hand? Almost like people keep coming to you and they keep taking and taking and taking and taking. And you're just sitting there in tears and you're watching other people succeed. Meanwhile, they're banking on you. They're banking on you. Libra, what's up? No, this has to be in reverse. Internal. You have to reel it back. You need to get your power back, Libra. You have to get your power back. This is not all right. This is not all right. And let me show you something. What's the common denominator within these three cards? You. So if you don't do this, you know what's going to happen to you, Libra? This is going to be you. This Five of Pentacles right side up, where everybody's enjoying, everybody's, messing up. This is what I'm saying. Somebody keeps doing pretty much whatever they want. They keep destroying, but they still be coming to you because you're that comfort zone. You're that bounce back. And I have to tell you, I feel like there's someone here who has this toxic ex that this person has clearly moved on from you. But they come back to you because you're the person that kind of revives them. You're their lifeline. But you know that they're going to leave. The minute they got their fix, they're going to leave. That fuck buddy, that sexual friend of yours that you've been catching feelings for, it's not a thing. You have to move forward from that. If you have a choice between that fuck buddy and somebody else, my dear, the answer is to somebody else. You understand me? You have to step out of this circumstance because this circumstance is not changing. Practice the power of no. All right, I'm going to bring out some clarifiers for you, Libras. Literally release it. Yep, just what I said. For your Queen of Swords, you have the just breathe. Libra, I know it's hard for you to say no. I know it's hard for you to be definite with an answer. I know you like to be fair. You can Google the basic characteristics of a Libra. You can just Google that. And I understand that this may be a little difficult for you to do. But if you just take a breather and focus on yourself, focus within, as within, so without, remember? Focus, just focus. And I have a feeling that some of you guys may have a mom that passed. Or maybe you have, some of you guys have a guilt. I think someone might have passed and you have a guilt. There's something that you have, maybe there was something that you didn't get to say to somebody. This is part of the cleansing that you should be focusing on. This is your time to work on forgiveness with the self for that, all right, Libra? But you still have to practice the power of no, even under that circumstance. Practice the power of not feeling so guilty. Everything is not as it seems, okay, Libra? I feel like somebody needs to hear that. Um, for this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, like I said, you have to release that, honey. It is, and it's interesting because that is what I told you to release before the clarifier even came out. And this is my double whammy. This is my in your face. This is what you have to do, regardless of how you feel, regardless of what your thoughts and opinions are right now. This is the answer, right? It has to be released. It has to be released. And you have to change your focus. You have to change your focus. You have to practice the power of no. If you don't change your focus, my dear, this is what's going to happen. So, here you have it, Libra. You're the one that's in control of your life. Of course, I never give all of your power to a reading, but I do hope that this reading and my pointers in the beginning of this video can help you set the intentions for any rituals for the full moon that you'll be having as you prepare cleansers for the Pisces season. And listen, reach out to me. You can email me, indumquest@gmail.com, or you can visit my website and book yourself a reading so that we can work on building a specified cleanser for yourself. All right? Thank you so, so much, Libras. I am so excited for you if you guys decide to really move forward and make the changes that are required of you in practicing the power of no. On to your first reading. I really, really hope that you take advantage of this full moon on the 19th. All right, Libras, I'll talk to you soon.